Welcome to the Golf Spotlight. I'm Ralph Irvin, and today we are talking about golf balls from Mizuno. What? Yeah, golf balls from Mizuno. They're new for 2019, and here to tell us about them is the product and marketing manager. That's Chris Voschel. Chris, thanks for joining us again.
Thanks so much for having me. I'm so excited to talk about a new category from Mizuno. I like the surprise in your voice with the golf balls.
Well, when I saw them on the range and I was hitting them, I was like, wait a minute, that's a run bird down there.
Right.
Sure enough, we've got RB Tour and RB Tour X.
That's right. That's what the RB stands for. So you're right. We're so very excited to bring these to North America for the first time ever. We've created golf balls overseas for a number of years, but we've been looking for something more unique, more Mizuno, and a new technology to bring to launch a global golf ball. So this is the first one that we've ever done with the RB Tour and the RB Tour X.
Well, let's start off by the point of this is a tour ball. It is multiple layers.
You're right about that. It's a 4-piece urethane ball designed for great greenside feel and control, but at the same time, that 4-piece design, you can get great performance off the driver, off the irons. It's a very strong tour-level performance ball.
And it has an unusual look to it because it's got different dimples.
You're right about that. And I talked about it, I was wanting something unique, something that you can actually see a visible technology on it. It features what we call a C dimple or a cone dimple design. You know, the whole point of a traditional dimple is to disrupt the airflow going over a ball to make sure that you're trying to reduce the drag of it. The main reason a dimple does that is because it detaches the air from the ball as it flows over it. With the cone dimple, it'll detach in 4 different places. So what we call trigger points. If you add trigger points, you can get even more disruptive airflow, less laminar flow, more turbulent flow. So our whole thing is trying to make that turbulent flow even greater because that's going to reduce the drag. You're going to get better ball speed downrange, so it's going to stay in the air a little bit longer. And that's what we did with the RB Tour and the RB Tour X.
And again, it's going to give that soft feel that, well, everyone expects great feel from Mizuno.
And you're right. As a Mizuno company, we're not going to put out something that feels clicky, that feels hard. RB Tour X is the perfect complement to our Mizuno irons and wedges and woods.
But what's the difference between the RB Tour and the RB Tour X?
So the biggest difference between these two golf balls is the compression, and ultimately compression is going to lead to a couple different things. The RB Tour X is a little bit firmer compression. With firmer compression comes greater ball speed, so the initial velocity is going to be a little bit higher. With the lower compression RB Tour, there's going to be a reduction in spin from that. So if you're trying to decide which one might be right for you, the main thing we always typically say to look at is, are you that player who would benefit from a reduced spin, or are you that player who would benefit from greater ball speed? Typically that ties into a driver angle of attack. If you're positive, go with the X. If you're negative, go with the standard. But all in all, it's all about getting fit and looking at your numbers.
All right, now if people want more information about these balls, where do they go?
MizunoUSA.com gives you all the information you could ever want about the RB Tour and the RB Tour X.
All right, Chris, thanks for taking the time to join us.
Thank you so much.
I want to thank Chris Voschel for joining us here on the Golf Spotlight. Join us next time as we continue to give you the information that you need for your next golf purchase.